Alright, I'm about to show you how to make this face mask. Okay, so gotta have your pattern cut out. These two. One is for the outside, one is for the inside, inner and outer. Cut those pieces out. Get your fabric. Iron your fabric. It's important to do that because otherwise it's going to be all like kind of off. Got my inner, my outer. Make sure you line your stuff up so that it's under pressure foot evenly. And I don't know how your sewing machine is set up, but I got mine, and I want to set the length to like roughly 1.5, and I got it on a straight stitch. And these are my settings up here. I really never ever change these unless something goes wrong. Okay. So just starting to sew these pieces together, front and back, right sides facing. Make sure you lock your stitches in. It's gonna be kind of hard for me at this angle because it's difficult. I don't have nothing to set my phone on so I can show you properly. Trying to see if I can use my serger. Let's see. That might be a better angle. A little bit better. I got my stuff rigged up so I can so I can have it propped up right at a good angle. Okay. So this is the inner fabric. Oh shit. I hate when I do that. See my other sewing machine, and I do not know how to say the name of that sewing machine. PFAFF, POF, something like that. It don't do this. It don't just pop out the thread if I press the pedal down kind of fast. Oh, this is so difficult. Okay. All right. So I guess you want to hold your threads if your sewing machine is like mine. I hope I don't have to make 2 videos because this is a new phone and I don't know how long I can record on this phone. Alright, cut your ends, tails, whatever. So I have shears, these little zigzag things, and I just cut the little extra off. Ugh. Make sure my phone will stay focused. And I'll just cut the extra off. Just not too close because you could just reopen that stitch back up. Or you could use some scissors and like cut notches into it. I used to do this in the beginning and it took me forever. Like it added an extra 10 minutes on because I had to do it on everything. And then using these, I forgot I had them. Using these, it just is much easier. And doing this is just take the bulk of the fabric. I'll work a little back. The bulk of the fabric and cut it down some. So now, and this is a regular mask. So it's not one with a pocket. So now you put right sides together. It's hard working with no music, because then I have to focus. Pin it together, line it up. Let's see. I just used 3 on the top and then 2 on the bottom. Oh, let me try to see if I can get this to show. Okay, so a lot of times when you have a seam, you have to match like 4 corners up, it becomes like super bulky right there. Can I focus? Nope, can't even focus on the side. Wow, it's terrible camera. Anyway, so it's like a seam right there where the front and back meets and the halves of the front and back meet. So in order to get that flat, I like to lay, like you can see that one side down one way and the other side down the opposite way so that it'll be flat. All right. Okay, so line everything up. Oh, this fabric is being difficult. Line everything up. Hold your threads again. And I'm going to switch my stitch lengths to a 3. It goes faster. Try not to run over those pins because it will mess your stomach Get those tails. Switch over to the opposite side. Now you're doing the curved side. Hold those tails again. Unless you got a back stitch. I was ready. And when you come up to these, like the middle part where your seams are, make sure you like have your seams facing the opposite direction, because sometimes when the fabric is moving, it'll bunch up or it'll wind up facing the wrong way. So just make sure it's straight. I don't know if you can see that or not. I can't move the camera down no more. My thread is like super tight and I don't know why. Okay. Why is my thread so tight? Okay, so there's the mask put together inside out. Just clip your tails. And then take your shears if you have them. I think they call shears. I can't remember. I worked at Joann's. I just honestly can't remember. Take scissors or your clips or whatever and cut. Okay, so this is kind of important too. So when you cutting this extra fabric right here, you're gonna start like right after where the inner fabric face mask is. So not right on the edge or not right up in here, because you need that to fold down for the next step. So let me cut it and I can show you. Okay, so this is what I mean. See how it started after the cutting? I did that to each side. So now just turn it right side out. And you're gonna iron this so it's nice and flat, which I don't think this one's gonna be able to get nice and flat because it's bunched up. Move you over here so you can see. Don't mind the chips. Don't mind the stuff I got going on over here. It's a mess, I know. So, and this was kind of hard for me in the beginning because I'm like, I just want to get this done and over with. But you got to take your time and, you know, finger press all the little edges out, because otherwise you're gonna get like folds and that's like weird or whatever. So just like kind of press it out. Use your iron and press it down. I'm gonna do this and come back because I don't want to run up my time. Okay. Oops. So press this out. And I made sure I ironed the whole mask. Alright. Bring it back over to the sewing machine. Back here. Ugh, my chair's stuck. Okay. So I'm gonna put those, and this is why I said don't cut into the ends right here, the blue part when it goes wrong side out. You need this to be tacked down, because when you flip it, it's kind of weird, like when you flip it and roll it again, it like frays. So to kind of help prevent that and from it coming out the little hole for the elastic or whatever you use the ties, just tack it down. I think I've made probably about I want to say maybe 100 and I honestly lost count, but maybe like 130 or almost 140, if not at least 130. Oh, I even held it. Oh, my goodness. Yep, I've made a bunch of these, and I'm seeing the last I started. I don't know what date I started, but it's been, today is the 13th day technically. Today is April the 8th. So it's been 13 days since I started making these masks, and I've made at least 130 of them. I know for sure it's over 100. I know for sure because I've counted. And I've sold them for $8 each for regular, and for the ones with pockets, $10 each. So yeah, trying to help out and have an income at the same time is kind of where I'm at right now. Alright. This is another reason why it's important to press this out, because it helps with the line of where your presser foot is. All the tails off. Okay, now these open ends, you're going to want to fold them in 1/4 of an inch, or you don't have to get a measuring thing or ruler or whatever, just eyeball it, because that's all I do. And I know in the instructions on the website, it says to fold it over a certain amount, but I go over that because of how I do my ties, and I like to hide the knots in my ties. So I make the width probably about 5/8 inch wide when I fold it over, so it's a little bit wider than what she probably recommends, but it's still, your face is still covered like it's supposed to be. Cut the ends and do the opposite side. Okay, so sometimes you get these little ends that like pop out, these little tails that pop out. I just snip them off and get this on. Try to line it up really close to the end, to the edge. Okay, so mask is done. Turn off my sewing machine. Okay. So after I finish sewing the mask, which this is listen, I ran out of this fabric, okay, and I didn't want to throw any of it away, so I had to use it, and it's for kids, so I don't think they mind. They still like sports, so hey, I'll go ahead and press it out. Try to crease it as best as I can. I know, don't mind my lamp. My daughter knocked over early and I haven't fixed it. I'm not worried about it. I'm okay. It still works. Okay. So it's pressed now. Let me get this out here before I wind up burning myself. Okay. So for my ties, so what I like to do is I like to use knit fabric instead of elastic. So the first one that I made, here it is. The first one that I made, I used elastic. And this is like a 1/4 inch thick elastic, and it did not work for me at all. It was rolling off my ears and it was hurting. And so I'm like, I don't have any other elastic. And I kept seeing people saying that all the elastic was sold out everywhere. And I'm like, I'm not about to order some. I got stuff around here that I can probably use. So I got this 1/8 inch cord elastic, this, thinking that I could use this, but this is, I can't use this. I tried. I had no way to knot it, put it in a knot. I was trying to see if I could sew it. That didn't work. You know, putting in a knot, it don't really stay well. So yeah, like it doesn't really stay well. So that was out of my options that I didn't want to choose. So what I did was started cutting my knit fabric and using that like, you know, elastic. It's stretchy and it's really comfortable. So, you know, like regular t-shirt fabric. So I cut my strips. For kid size, I cut them 6 inches, and for adult size, I cut them 8 inches. And what was I about to say? I used to cut them 7. I used to cut them 3/4 inch thick or wide. Now I cut them at 5/8 inch, and then I stretch them out like this. And I wish I could find my bobbin or whatever it's called to make this so much easier. But I just slide this in here like this. Get another one. And I think these are the adult size, so they're going to be super long on this mask. This is the kid size mask. Slide this one in like this. And then I tie them up. So I tie them up. And I do like a loose knot, but still tight at the same time so it don't come out in the wash when people get them in the mail or they come pick them up and they wash them. I don't want the ties to come out while they're being washed. So, you know, I tie them up. And there it is. And so once you put this on, I would say, you know, put one ear in and then stretch it across your face and then hold this side. Of course, you undo one side. Hold this side and tie it as tight as you can, you know, take without it being overly tight or stretching too much, and then switch ears and do the other side. But yeah, that's pretty much how I do them. Hopefully this helps you, because I don't really have time to make more videos. I suppose to be soon. I got so many orders to fill. See this book? This is like all of my orders that I've done so far, and it's hard to keep up when I'm gotta keep stopping for kids things and my own needs, and gotta take the dog out and all that stuff. So hopefully this helps you.